Hey, it's Adele from Let's Get Inkie, and we're jumping into some traveller's notebooking today. I'm working in my traveller's company 003 insert, and I wanted to do a page today that had photos and then a page that didn't have photos. Well, it kind of has photos because I printed them out on photo paper, but it's not a photo of a person or a thing. It's something that I screenshotted off the internet. So I'd love to know if you do memory keeping in like a traveler's notebook or a journal of some sort. Do you use photos on every page? Do you use photos on some of the pages, on none of the pages? I'd love to know how you use your journals. So this page these are the top 100 boy names in Australia. Pretty sure it was Australia. Would make sense if it was Australia because that's where I am. The top 100 boy names and top 100 girl names. And both Archer and Violet are on those. And I thought it was quite funny that Archer's name is right next to his best friend's name, Theo. And I just thought that was quite ironic that they were, even in the name list, they were still inseparable and by each other's sides. So I wanted to pop those in my journal just for something a bit different because I've been trying to catch up. Obviously, the photos that I've been scrapping in my journal with me recently aren't recent ones. Because I'm still catching up on my scrapbooking and things. By the way, if you're a new inklet over here and you like photos and things, I have a main channel which is called Inkie Quill, which the link is always in the description below, where I post scrapbooking, project life, crafty organisation. That's where we do our lives, all the things. All right, now this little box. This little box and we've had a long past. I started this box of ephemera that I couldn't be bothered to put away 3 houses ago. So this was before Archie was born, and he's now 5. And this little box drives me crazy. And, well, look, it's basically just a box of random ephemera pieces that aren't sorted, they don't coordinate, it's just a whole schmozzle of bits and pieces. And when I'm in the mood to rifle through and find treasures, it's great. But when I'm not in the mood to rifle through, which this day was, it tests me. It definitely tests me. But my goal is to go through this box and use it all up. I would love that. Just because some of the embellishments in there are quite old. Some of the stickers have even lost their stick. These little washi strips, I have a feeling I may have got those in a Studio Calico subscription, maybe like 6 years ago or so. And I just want to use up some of these goodies. So I'd love to know, do you have a mysterious box of unrelated ephemera pieces in your stash as well? Am I not the only one that has it's a bit of a box of shame, really, because a lot of these things are just things that I don't have a home for, and they're a bit lost. There's a little Inkie printable there. That heart was from a Patreon one many years ago. And yeah, we're just adding a whole bunch of happy, fun little things. Bunnies, cats. I thought that cute kid ribbon was really appropriate because it's talking about kid names. So I thought, well, baby names, they have to be a baby before they're a kid. But I thought that was an appropriate little ribbon to pop on. Also went through Frankie magazine and found some little magazine-y bits that I could stick in. And then I'm using my Tombow dual brush markers as per the usual to just add a bit of a title, and the light's flaring a bit on this page, but I'll change it in just a moment. So now let's zoom in. Do I zoom in? Oh no, not zooming in on this time. Yeah. And I'm just outlining in my Pilot G207 pen. But I really like this page. It's a bit of a, I don't know, something a bit different in the album because let's be honest, there we go, I'm zooming in now. Let's be honest, I take too many photos of my children. Happy to admit it. I have a problem with photo taking right now. Actually, here's a question. Let me have a look at my phone. How many photos do you have in your phone gallery right now? Let's have a looky at how many. How can I figure that out? All photos. Let's see. Oh boy, I have 81,000 photos in my phone right now. Yep, 81,000. So I take too many photos. So it was nice to have a bit of a layout that was, free of smiling children's faces for once. All right, I'm up to the middle the middle page on my insert. And I have distrust issues with middle pages because my first insert that I finished, the middle two pages have come out, and I don't know how to fix it. I guess I could try and restaple it. I just don't want to staple it wonky, which could very much possibly happen when it comes to my lack of measuring things and wonkiness in my crafting. So what I did is I just put a little bit of washi tape over the center, and I must have felt very trusting for the washi tape this day because I didn't glue it down. Time will tell if that's going to be a problem. But I've got some photos here of Violet meeting my bestie and her godmother. And so I'm just popping those here, 2 on this side and then 1 on the other one. And Violet was pulling some silly faces. I think she may have had some wind at the time of these photos being taken because the faces are quite expression filled. I think at this point she might have been maybe a week old, if that. Yeah, probably a week old. And so these photos are very special. But I really like the washi tape down the center of the page. And in all honesty, it's probably not something I would think to do unless I was trying to battle with the staples in the middle of this page like I was. And so I think I'm going to try and do that more often because I don't know why, but in my traveler's notebook, I seem to go either the washi goes on the edges of the page or horizontal. And in my brain, that's the only 2 ways that I go for. So here I am adding to the chaos of my ephemera pile by opening a new pack of ephemera. But nevertheless, Adele, you just have too much ephemera pieces. I just need to, I think I ranted, did I rant about this in the last video, or it must have been a recent Patreon video? I just need to find an ephemera strategy, I guess you could say, that works for me. So I've tried a few different things. I have little drawers with all ephemera pieces in it, and that is great for sorting them. They're all, in categories like florals, travel, blah, blah, blah. But I just don't have the motivation to reach for it. So does anyone have any ideas? Maybe I should do like a challenge where every project I have to use at least 3 pieces of ephemera on it or something. Have you got any ideas, peeps, to help me want to use it more? Or not want to, but think of it. That's the problem. I don't think of it. I think of stickers because I can just stick and block them. Anywho, I'm just outlining my brush lettering as I did before, and then adding a tiny little bit of journaling. Now, I will have scrapbook pages in my family album with a bit more journaling and things on here, so I didn't need to do too much, but just added a bit sideways and a bit this way and that way, and jazz hands, we're done. I hope you've enjoyed this video, peeps, and it started off your month of May on the right foot. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because it does help out my channel be found by new inklets in the suggested videos. And I hope you have a bit of a time to get crafty this week. I'm hoping to get back into some couch scrapping after I get some more printer ink because I need it desperately. All right, peeps, have a fabulous day and I'll see you soon. Bye.